Hi everybody, it's me, Lisa T. Lighten up your life with Lisa, coming at you with some positive energy. So I just feel inspired today to do a video for you all that's kind of got multi-purpose messages in it. So first, obviously you can see I'm bouncing on my rebounder. So this is a great, you just do this for 10 minutes a day. It's going to be super, it's like jogging for 30 minutes, just bouncing on this thing for 10 minutes a day. NASA actually uses this to help keep their astronauts in shape, just 10 minutes a day on the rebounder. It's really great for the lymphatic system. So we have our garbage dump, basically our garbage dump system, the lymphatic system. It's conjoined with the, with our immune system. So if you get swollen calves, if you have, if you tend to get restless leg syndrome, they call it. It's just like where you feel like you can't relax your legs. There's tension and energy stuck down in those calves, which is actually your second heart. The calves pump, the heart here that we all know of, pumps blood out into the body, and then it comes back to the lungs and the heart to be filtered and then circulated again. Well, the calves at the bottom of our body actually pump the blood and lymphatic system up. Or the calves, yeah, help pump the lymphatic system, and they pump stuff up, blood. So with bouncing on the rebounder, you're helping your lymphatic system, which has flaps. So the arteries, they are musculature, and they pump, these flaps pump. In the lymphatic system, there's less musculature in it, so it can sometimes weaken, especially down at the calves where it's fighting the most gravity. So doing this helps and pump stuff back up. So that's why the calves are like a second heart. So 10 minutes on this every day, you're rocking it. It helps like move the tissue in a healthier way all throughout your body, and just helps activate everything in your body. So that's a little tidbit. We can talk more. I'm having a challenge thinking, speaking, and jumping at the same time. So yeah, I just wanted to multitask, give you guys that. Rebounder, great. You can get it on Amazon. It's just your circular little mini trampoline. Yes? Okay. So, on that note, woo, that was yummy. Also, I want to do a little reading for you. So, June 3rd, this is from Melody Beatty's Journey to the Heart. Speaking of the heart, this heart and your calves as your other heart, that pump. So, June 3rd, transcend your judgments. Not judging people is really a practical issue. Not judging people is really a practical issue, a friend explained. Everybody does something they could be judged for. If we start judging, we'll spend all our time doing that. Judging good or bad. It's all opinion. If you're like, oh, the weather is good today. That's a judgment of your opinion, good and bad. We want to try and free ourselves of judgment, so that we can just allow life to flow as it is. That old saying, it is what it is. I hated that saying 10 years ago. It is what it is, because I was a control freak, because I felt the desire, I felt the need. It wasn't true need, but I felt the need to control my environment completely, and that I had control over it to keep me feeling safe, protected, loved, accepted, and non-judged, exactly, to follow the reading. So, but that was a false sense of security. I thought that I had to control everything out there to feel okay in here. So I judged things as good or bad. Today I work on judging nothing as good or bad, accepting it for what it is, and recognizing that just everything is love. Everything is always love. We are energy. Our life is a reflection of our own energy. So whatever's coming at us, whatever experiences we're having, it's a reflection of what's going on inside of us. So this too, rebounding helps move energy. We're a conduit for energy. There's the toric field. You can look it up. The toric field that runs through our body, up and around, and recycling and recycling and recycling. So we want to be a free conduit, free of blockages, which are judgments. Oh, good. If we have a good and a bad, the energy has to bump around those things. So we want to keep a conduit, just nice and free of judgments. So everybody does something that they could be judged for. If we start judging, we'll spend all our time doing that. This is good, that is bad. You'll hear people out in the world that are complaining all the time and giving their opinion on everything and thinking they're right, justified in their right thinking. They want to be right, not happy. So my friend was right though, speaking of right, but not judging is more than a practical matter. It is a spiritual issue, right? Because then we're being the judge. There's one judge, the creator, right? The almighty creator of the universe. I used to spend a lot of time judging other people. I used to think the world was divided into right and wrong. I thought judging others would help me stay clear on the difference. Judging others will help me understand what is right and what is wrong. I thought judging was my job. Now I've learned something new about judgments and about myself. Let's stop judging, out there, good as bad, and stop judging this, all of this, as good or bad. Let it go. Let it all go. Judging others is what I do when I feel afraid. Here we go. This is why we do it. We judge when we feel afraid, insecure, and limited. And we're not limited. We are limitless. We are a fractal of the great creative intelligence that makes flowers grow and makes trees grow and makes an egg in a womb grow into this. We are a fracture of that. We are a piece of that. We are that. So let's not judge as good as bad. That's the creative intelligence of the universe's job. We just get to flow through it all. So judging others. So recognize when you're judging, you're afraid, you're insecure, and you're feeling limited. Judging others is something, and judging others is also something we do when I can't accept love because I can't accept myself. So acceptance, lack of acceptance is underneath judgment. And most important, I've learned that judging others is not my job. When I judge others, I judge myself. If I put it out there, if I spot it, I got it. Spot it, I got it. So if I see someone as intolerable, then I'm intolerable. If I see someone as impatient, then I'm impatient. If I see something as beautiful, know that I am beautiful too. You are beautiful too. So when you are saying, oh God, this person, they never listen to me. Stop in that moment when you see that judgment and think, have I ever done that? Do I ever do that? I'm going to say 100% it's yes, but just for if it's new to you to assess this, then 99.9% of the time they say yes. So if I'm judging others, I'm judging myself. Yes, there are issues we need to work on. Many of us have quirks we may live with most of our lives, but judgment doesn't help. Judging it doesn't help. Judgment limits us. Judgment condemns. Judgment, especially with a bad, right? Then you're condemning someone and say they were bad behavior and you think it's your job to correct it. No. Live and let live, right? Live your life and let others live their journey. Everyone's on the journey. So they say, my past is not as it should be. I'm wrong. My life is wrong. Judgments put us in prison, no matter where we are. Judgments come from the head, not from the heart. Speaking of the heart, right? Judgments are from the head, not from the heart. If you get out of your head and go to your heart, you'll see that we are all one. We're all the same deep down. So freedom and love comes from the heart. Freedom and love comes from the heart. Transcending judgments will set you free. Learn to look at yourself in love. Learn to look at yourself in love, and then you can see others in love. Who you are, where you've been. Learn to look at others with love too. Look at your whole experience with love. Look through the filter of love. Look through the mirror. Look into the mirror with a filter of love on yourself, and look around you through a filter of love on others and the world about you, and everything will start to sparkle, I promise. Here's a little when we accept others with freedom and love, we accept ourselves. So there's acceptance. So if you find yourself as judging something, see if you can accept it as it is, and then see the beauty and love in it. So here's a little affirmation for the day. Judgment puts up barriers. You're putting a block. Judgment puts up barriers. Transcend your judgments and you will be free. Thanks for watching. It's me, LT. Lighten your life up.